Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Back and Field here at Harding High School in St. Paul, Minnesota, where we have Game 1 of the Women's Football Alliance Division III football game between Cedar Rapids Raptors and the Minnesota Minx. The Raptors won the coin toss, elected to receive. The Minx kicked it off, and the Raptors ran it up to about the 35-yard line. This game will be played very similar to your collegiate rules. I'll get into some of the slight differences as we go throughout this game, but just want to say for the Raptors, this is their inaugural season in women's football. So congratulations, Cedar Rapids, for getting a football team. And for your Minnesota Minx, they have moved up from Division IV to Division III, also known as the Developmental League Division IV, now Division III. So a brand new game for both teams, and here we go. The Minx are in the dark jerseys, Raptors in the white. They take the handoff right side. She hits a hole. She cuts back. Got a big gain there, down to about the 45-yard line of the Minx. That was number 0. That's Biana Berry. She's a 5', 170-pound running back out of Marion, Iowa. Went to Washington High School. She wears the number 0. So a good start for the Raptors already. They don't have a lot of players over there. The Minx got about twice as many players as last year and almost as enough as more than the Raptors. So 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Raptors with 3 players in the backfield. In the shotgun. It's a draw play up the middle. And she's hit hard after a gain of about 1 yard. Let's see if we can get a replay. It looked like it was number 42 with the tackle. It was 42 with the tackle. That's a big-time tackle right there. These girls came to play today. So 2nd down and about 9. Just so you know, for you watching, we'll not have the scoreboard. We will not have the clock or the distance. I'll have to tell you the down. There's a pitch to the left side. Oh, she cuts back. She was touched in the backfield. Oh, she breaks another tackle. She's elusive. They try to strip the ball. They can't get it, and that is going to be a 1st down for the Raptors at about the 34.5-yard line. So a little dipsy-do there in the backfield, and then she squeaked out of there, kind of like Darren Sproles. Little hidden and then breaks off. That was Karen Navarro with the tackle. So it is 1st down on the Minx 34-yard line. Same formation here. They're on the left hash. All run plays so far. This time she backs up the pass. Throw over the middle, and it's intercepted. The Minnesota Minx pick it off at the 22-yard line. That pass was by quarterback number 25, Melissa Stockwell-Gregson, intercepted by the Minx. Here's a replay of that interception. Good read there. That was number 46. Listed as running back, that's Leah Moan, and she makes the interception. So our first turnover of the game goes to the Minx. There's about 12:30 left on the clock here, first quarter. So now let's see what the Minx have for offense. They got about the same formation, 3 wide. Got a motion player. Looks like it's man-to-man defense. 22 runs with the receiver. This is back to pass. Oh, it's a deep shot down the right side. It's caught! Oh, streaking down the sideline. Are they going to get her? Oh, she fumbles, but it's out of bounds. But not after the Minx pick up a big gain all the way to the 34-yard line of the Raptors. So the very first play of the game, it's a hookup to number 15, Miranda Krugstead, also known as Murr. I'll be going by the nickname of Murr. She looks like she's a little shaken up there after the play. So here's a little replay from the 34 to the 35. Sorry, from the 24 to the 35. So a big pass there.
Are you hearing us talk? Yeah.
And so looks like the ball actually goes to Cedar Rapids. This must be one of the change in the rules. If they fumbled out of bounds forward, it goes to the other team. So we just learned a different rule there. So handoff up the right side. She breaks a hole. She gets to the outside. I'm not sure. Oh, the last defender tackled her at the 45-yard line. That's, again, Biana Berry, the running back from Marion, Iowa. Gain of about 15. So another good rush there for Berry. That's about 40 yards for her already. So first down at the 44-yard line. Cedar Rapids with the ball. Once again, they're in the white turquoise black jerseys. We'll have to get a ruling on that turnover, why it went to the other team, but one of the rule difference. There's a pass to the right side. It's complete this time. Number 22 catches it at the 49 and bounces up for a couple more yards, tackled at the 48. That is number 22, Cheyenne Kurth. She's a wide receiver out of North Liberty, Iowa, went to Burlington Community High School. So that's a gain of about 8. So it is second down, 2 yards to go.
I can shoot it now. I'm back on. I'll figure it out later.
Twins in the backfield. This time it's a handoff left side. Oh, it's going to be a tackle for loss in the backfield. What a play. That's about an 8-yard loss right there. That was number 28 for the Minx. That's Karen Navarro. Huge tackle for loss right there by Navarro. Officially listed as a loss of 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long, about 3rd and 8.5 to go. See if the Minx defense can get a stop here. Similar formation for the Raptors. Handoff. It's a run up the middle. Oh, she's hit right at the line, but she's Mr. Quentin Jay. He also doubles as their defensive coordinator, and it looks like he's going to leave the offense on the field.
You know what to do, Minx fans.
So Cedar Rapids 4th down and 5. Well, 4 yards to go from the 50-yard line. Same formation for the Raptors. They've passed twice. One a completion, one interception. She looks back to pass. Oh, they got a deep route. Can it be caught? It is caught. Number 22 did her best. Justin Jefferson into the hash marks, then to the outside fade, and it's a completion all the way down to the 20-yard line for the Raptors. That's her second reception. There's a nice replay. Good throw, faded over the defender.
It will be 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 21 for Cedar.
That is a gain of 27 for Cheyenne Kurth. So the Raptors on 4th down keep the sticks moving. Now they're at the 21-yard line of the Minx. Twins in the backfield. It's a handoff up the middle. She heads to the right side. Little patient runner there. Finally tackled at about the 19-yard line. Once again, that's Biana Berry with another rush. Here's that replay. Went from the 21 to about the 14. So that's a gain of 7. Officially a gain of 6, according to the PA announcer. So it's 2nd down, 4 yards to go. In the red zone for the first time here. Drops back to pass. Oh, hits Berry out in the flat. Hit right away and finally pushed down. She's a tough one to get down to the ground, folks. She falls down at about the 23-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of 1. And there's a good shot of the head coach, Mr. Quentin Ray, from the Cedar Raptors. So with that gain of 1, that brings it up to 3rd down, 3rd and 3. About 2.5 yards to be exact. Need to get to about the 11-yard line. This could be 2-down territory, though. Twins in the backfield. Handoff, drops back to pass. It to the flat. Oh, it's knocked down by number 54. What a defensive play there by Rebecca Fulmer. The defensive lineman out of Maplewood, Minnesota, went to Wheaton College.
Deflection by Minnesota's number 54, Rebecca Fulmer.
So a huge knockdown there. It's going to bring up 4th down. So we know that Cedar's going to go for it again. They went for it on the 50. They're lined up to go for it again. They need about 2.5 yards. The Minx, can they step up the D here again? Same formation for the Raptors. Haven't seen anybody in motion yet. Ooh, looks like a little defensive lineman trying to shift, maybe get a false start. Doesn't happen. Pitch to the outside to Barry. Nowhere to go. Can they stop her? Yes, they can. They stop her on 4th down. That's a turnover on downs. So the Minnesota Minx offense back on the field. See who made that tackle. It was about 3 girls corralled her there. We'll see who had first contact. Here's a good replay. And there it was, a great tackle. Looks like that was 46 once again with another tackle. She's got an interception and a stop on 4th down. So right now, great defensive play. But Minx offense back on the field. They've had one play. They went for about 45 yards and then a fumble, which has turned into a turnover. Once again, I'll try to figure out the ruling on that, but like I mentioned earlier, a little different rules here. Once again, they go in motion. That's Krogstad in motion. This time it's a run to the outside. Number 31, can she stay in bounds? She heads all the way up to the 31-yard line. Speaking of 31, that's number 31, Catherine Ghana, also known as Flocka. Her teammates call her. Here's that replay, a nice halfback draw. So that's 1st and 10. Once again, Twins. There's a run to the left side. She's up there, going to get a 1st down at the 1st down marker, and she gets just enough. That's Flocka once again with 11 yards. Another 1st down. Apologies for the pronunciation. That was Catherine Gown. I've just been told by one of our fans, so appreciate the comments to your friends and family here at the field.
It should be on the shotgun now.
So 1st down once again for the Minx. Another run to the right side. She gets on the edge. Ooh, the edge. Defender number 8 just made the tackle. That could have broke for a big one. That was Romero Lacey, the safety out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Went to Kirkwood Community College, but here's another good gain by Flocka. So that's a 9-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 1. That's already 30 yards for Flocka. The Minx have passed once. They got a receiver in motion. It's man-to-man. It's another pitch, draw backwards. That's a 1st down up the middle, and another about 6-7 yards after that. Another great run there by Catherine Gown. And she makes it all the way to the 43-yard line. And there is unfortunately, the head coach, Grant Palmer, must have knew the camera was on him because he decided to head under the tent. So there's a good shot of his hat and his shoes. We'll get a shot of him later. So it's first down. The Minx on the other side of the 50-yard line. Running back goes in a little motion. They drop back to pass, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. She heads to the outside. She gains the outside, and she about 2 yards short of the first down. Nice little keeper there by Miranda Krugstead. Once again, it's Murr. I'll probably call her Murr the rest of the game. Just on the outside edge of number 27, Bridget Karsten. So that's a good rush of 7 yards, 7-yard pickup. So the Minx on the 36-yard line here. It's second down and 3. Got a beautiful day out here in St. Paul. It's about 58 degrees, cloudy skies. There's a drop back to pass. Oh, it's off to the right side. Good. Oh, she did a good job of looking left, getting the safeties to bite. But then it was just incomplete, dropped by Murr. So it's third and 3 from the Raptors' 36-yard line. There's a good shot of head coach Grant Palmer. See what he's got up his sleeve here on third down, although he'll give that play call up to Greg Kimbrough. That's the offensive coordinator. So third and 3. Little movement there by the running back, and they got her. That was a false start for sure. If she would have kept moving right away, she realized it afterwards, tried to go in motion, making it look good, but they got her. Nice heads-up call there by Mr. Tyler Downs, your head referee. Your umpire is going to be Bo Thielen. Your head line judge is Mr. Gordy Hansen. Your line judge is Jason Opsel, and the back judge is Steve Thielen. Thanks to the officials out here. The WFA, they only do a 5-man crew, 5-person crew. So now it's third and 8. Drops back to pass, a fade. Oh! Had both of her receivers were passer defenders, but she just threw it in the middle of them. That was intended for number 23, Jennifer Loken. So an incomplete pass. So she's 1 for 3 in pass attempts, and it looks like the Minx are going to line up. They're not sure. We got some personnel changes. Looks like they're still making some personnel changes. There's no play clock on the scoreboard, so the referees usually call it out to the girls so they know when they're down to 10 seconds. For those of you that have played either flag football or... There's the snap. It's the punt. She got it away. Down to about the 20. It bounces around. Is it going to be picked up? No, they let it go. And it's down at about the 10-yard line, so that punt worked out well. See if we can get a replay of who that was. Not sure. There'll be no replay on the punt. So good forward progress by the Minx there. Got good field position here, swapping the field. Got the Raptors down at the 10-yard line. I believe that was number 33, by the way, the kicker, Mel Hopkins, also known as keeper. She kicked off at least. We'll find out if she does punting as well. A lot of times teams will do that, kick and punt. At any rate, still in the first quarter, about 2 minutes, 25 seconds. The Raptors from their own 10-yard line. They got jumbo set. It's a run into Barry to the right side, hit and tackled for about a half a yard. And that's once again number 46 with another tackle. That's Leah Moan.
I think I'm going to play it.
That's her second tackle of the game. Officially a gain of 1, so second down and 9 to go. here for the Raptors. They're on the right hash, and we got a whistle, and we're going to have looks like a timeout. Hopefully it was not the L word. For those of you that play softball or any other sport, if you see a certain thing in the sky, you have to take a 30-minute delay. Here's a good shot of the head coach and the Cedar Raptors players. And here's the Cedar Raptors' upcoming schedule. Of course, they're playing the Minx today. Then they take on the SF Snow Leopards. That's Sioux Falls, for those of you. And then you got the Iowa Phoenix. Shout out to my parents who live in Phoenix. Then you got the Midwest Mountain Lions. And then once again, the Minnesota Minx. That'll be at home, of course. And I missed that last game. I think it was the Midwest Lions again. Usually looks like they play each team a couple times. We'll get the Minx schedule in here a little later on our next break. Not sure if we got a shot of Willie Nelson wearing an AC/DC shirt and a pink sombrero. We might be able to get a shot of that there he is. Good to see a lot of people out here watching this game. Love to see that. It's going sleeveless already. That's Minnesota for you. No snow on the ground. There's a pass to the left side in the flat. It's caught by number 22. Eludes a tackle. They try to strip it. Tackled. Hand was on the face mask, but she didn't grasp it. No flag. That's good to see. That was Cheyenne Kurth with the reception. Here's a replay. We'll find out who made that tackle. Great tackle, by the way. Tried to strip it, and there it is. Looks like that was number 42. JC Otterson. She's one of the veterans on this team. The linebacker from Minneapolis. Went to Valley City State University. That's JC's second tackle. That brings it up 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. Barry on the right side, and she's tackled for a loss in the backfield. Nothing going there. Surprise, surprise. That's Leah Moan with another tackle for the Minx. That'll bring up 4th down, and I'm going to assume Cedar Raptors are going to punt. There's a replay. Nowhere to go for Barry. Great fundamental tackle right there. A little sportsmanship afterwards, too, to make sure she's okay. So that'll bring up 4th down, 7 yards to go. Looks like that was number 23, Jennifer Loken, getting ready to receive the punt. Try to get you a number of who that is punting for Cedar Raptors. It's number 27. Snap is good. The boot is away. Nice line drive punt. Oh, it takes a mixed bounce backwards, and that's only going to make it to the 33-yard line. That was 27 punting. So that was Bridget Karsten on the punt. And it'll be Minx ball. Great field position at the 33-yard line. And that is the end of the first quarter, folks. And the score is 0-0. And we're going to take a little break on HCTV. I'm Peter Heyman. We'll be back for more Minnesota Minx football.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, and a shot scores!
The Raiders, can they get the layup? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play. It's over!
Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
One! Touchdown Raiders!
Welcome back, everybody, to Back in Field here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Minnesota Minx football at the end of one quarter. It's 0-0. We've had some pretty good highlights, some deep passing shots, some nice runs for each team. And Minx with great field position, though. They're on the Raptors' 33-yard line. That was about a 23-yard punt. So let's see what the Minx can do here once again on the other side of the 50-yard line. Drops back to pass. Deep shot right side. Fade pass. Oh, what a catch. Oh, she dropped it. Great comeback, though, there by, looks like that was number 9, Madison Hahn. That was quarterback. Here's your replay. Madison Hahn, the quarterback with the pass. Madison, been on this team for quite a while. Also a member of the Vixen. Great, almost the comeback catch. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Good time to take a shot down the field, though, when you got great field position. Twins on the right, single on the left. It's a hand draw up the middle. She breaks a tackle. She goes to the outside. She grabs the outside to the 30, 25, down at the 19-yard line. That's a great run by Brittany Tricarico, also known as Trick, by her teammates and coach. We're going to give that a gain of 8 yards. That brings it to 3rd and 2. That's her first rush of the game for 8 yards. They're on the left hash. Let's see what offensive coordinator Kimbrough dials up here. There's nobody covering the receiver in the slot. Still nobody covering her. If the quarterback can, oh, now they finally went over there and saw her. There's a quick pass. Oh, it's in the flat. Great heads-up play. Number 27 right side. Cuts back. 15-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Down to about the 13-yard line. That's a good play call there. Might have took a little page out of Kevin O'Connell's book there. There it is, number 27. Cuts to the right. I thought she was going to keep going to that sideline. She tried to cut back. Finally tackled down there by number 8. That was Trick on a reception. So Hahn with another completion. She is 2 for 5. They head all the way to the 12-yard line from the 19, so that's a 7-yard gain. There's a run on the left side. She breaks the edge. She's at the 10, 5, touchdown, Minnesota Minx. That's Brittany Tricarico with the first touchdown of the season for the Minx. And you can see right there, a good shot. She is out of breath. She's had about the last 3 plays have all gone to her. What a great run, though. Good edge blocking on the left side. See if we can get a shot of who that blocking right there on that left side. Number 77, Courtney Gibson Thomas. And a great block downfield by teammate number 31, Flaka. And the Mixer are going to go with the field goal attempt. And that is number 33. That's keeper Mel Hopkins, a.k.a. keeper from Savage, Minnesota, went to Hamlin University. The snap is botched, and it's picked up by the Minx, but her knee was on the ground, so just like regular college rules, she's down, and the attempt, point after try, is no good, but the Minx have a 6-0 lead. Here's a replay of that. Snap, oh, the placeholder. Oh, it was the placeholder that grabbed it, but her knee was on the ground. That was Murr. So 6-0 the Minx by Tricarico at the 12:56 mark here in the second quarter. There's a good shot of the fans, and might be a couple teammates. I know a coach told me a couple teammates got a few injuries here, so they're short a couple players. But they still have a total of 42 on their roster, 26 veterans, 16 rookies. Like I mentioned before, my co-worker, Mr. Hunter Pinky, let me know that they got about twice as many girls this season. So that's good to see. It's growing here. They've been around for a while, since 1999. There's number 33, the keeper, back to kick from the 35-yard line. There's a nice kick. It lands at the 25. Oh, it bounces by the kick returner. She's on her knees, and she should be down. Yes, she is. So that was number 22. Took an erroneous bounce against her. That was Cheyenne Kurth. So a great kick there by keeper.
It will be 1st and 10 for Cedar.
That'll be 1st and 10 for Cedar at their
The Cedar 17.
17-yard line. So that turns into a 48-yard kick for keeper. Great job. That was her first kickoff of the, second kickoff of the game. So let's see if the Cedar Raptors can respond here in the second quarter. Early in the second quarter, she drops back to pass, number 25. She's looking for the deep shot. Down the right side, the defender turn around. No flag. It was on the sideline of the Minx as well. A lot of times you hear coaches or teammates saying, ball, 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 and if she could have just turned her head, she could have had a pick there. That pass was attempted by number 25, Melissa Stockwell-Gregson, out of North Liberty, went to the University of Houston. So that's an incomplete pass, bringing up 2nd and 10. Second down and 10, Raptors with the ball at their own 17-yard line. It's a drop the middle to Barry. She gets around the edge, right side. And she's tackled at the 26-yard line. That'll be close to a first down. Should be about a half a yard short, depending on the spot. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So another big play here for the Minx defense. If they could stop them here, more likely could be bringing up a punt and get that ball right back. But good run by Barry there for 9 yards. Barry's been the main ball carrier today for the Minx. That was her 8th attempt. 3rd and 2. Oh, it's a botch snap, and it's picked up by the Minx. It's a fumble, and the Minx have the ball at the 24-yard line. We'll take it, folks. The attempted handoff was fumbled. See if we get that replay here. She went to the halfback on her right, and she pulled back a little quick, and a botched exchange, and it's recovered. That was number 42, J.C. Otterson, with the fumble recovery. J.C., one of those players that plays both offense and defense. We used to call that Iron Man back in the day. So the Minx got the ball at their own the Raptors' 29-yard line. It's a draw to the right side. Breaks a tackle. Big hit there by number 55. That's Chanel Thomas from the University of Central Missouri.
Hand off to number 31, Catherine Ghana. Tackled by number 55, Chanel Thomas, for a gain of 3. It will be 2nd and 7.
That was a gain of 3, bringing up 2nd and 7. That was Flocka once again with the rush for the Minx. 3-yard gain. That's her 5th rush of the game. All positive yards so far for her. Minx got 2 wide. Running back in motion. Drops back to pass. Oh, it's a nice, oh, it's outside. It's caught. She's down to the 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, Minx. Once again, that's Brittany Tricarico with her 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's that replay. They put her in motion, then she went to kind of block, and she just leaked out left side. Looked like a pick play, even though there was no pick. So great job by the Minx offensive coordinator. Taking a page out of O'Connell's book possibly there. So the second touchdown for Trickerio at the 11:05 mark of the second quarter. That's 2 touchdowns in less than 2 minutes for the Minx. Mixer looks like they're going to go for 2 after that missed extra point. Oh, we have a flag on the play. Too many people on the field, it looks like. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 12. So too many players on the field. So they'll move them back 5 yards, and they'll replay the point after.
A 5-yard penalty. They will retry the point.
So the ball's moved back to the 8-yard line. Similar formation as the touchdown. Let's see if they put, there's that motion, same play again. Let's see if they use that same play. Or do they set up like the same play and have her go the other way? Oh, it's a pass to the right side. Come back to the ball. It's caught. The extra point conversion is good. So the Minx take a 14-0 lead. A great inside pass to the receiver. She was headed towards the sideline there, and then she came back to the ball. That's number 15, Miranda Krugstad. Here's that replay. Great pass by Madison Hahn. She threw it to the inside. Good thing, too, because the defender was reading that. That was number 22, Cheyenne Kurth out there. So the point after attempt is good. Brings the score 14-0 Minx. Hahn has got 6 completed passes. There's the kickoff. It's caught at the 30-yard line. Raptors head to the left side. That's number 2. She brings it up to the 37-yard line. That was Elizabeth Stark from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Iowa State University alum. That was, once again, that's keeper on the kickoff, Mel Hopkins. And they get it up to the 37-yard line. So the Minx with a 14-0 lead. See if the Raptors can respond. Once again, beautiful day out here, St. Paul, Minnesota. Big thanks to Harding High School for letting us use their football field. Got quite a lot of people here in attendance, too, from the Minx. Got the president of the board, Charlie Barba Cook. She's an offensive lineman on the Minnesota Vixen as well. We'll talk more about these 2 squads later. Back to the Raptors offense. Drops back to pass, pump fakes, heads deep shot left side, down the middle. It is intercepted. The Minx with a pickoff. Here she comes rumbling down the 50-yard line to the 46-yard line of the Raptors. An interception, great one-handed pickoff. That's number 42, J.C. Otterson, all over the field. So J.C. Otterson with an interception, just like that. Here's that replay. Threw into a crowd of defenders. There was 5 defenders around 1 receiver. Defense was all over that. Great job by defensive coordinator Jody Moose Relander, a.k.a. the Moose, former Vixen player herself. So the Minx take over just like that at their own 40, or the Raptors' 46-yard line. A lot of times they're up 14-0. Let's see if they try to take a deep shot here right away, surprise them. No, it's a handoff right side. Can she get to the edge? She cuts back, nice cut back. And she gets a 6-yard gain up to the 40-yard line. You can see her wearing those helmets too. They're allowed to wear those different helmets, more safety. That was Flocka with a 6-yard gain.
And 4 at the 40.
So it brings up 2nd down and 4 from the Raptors' 40-yard line. Twins on the right hash. See if they go to the short side of the field. No, they cut left, up the middle. Nice cut back, up to the 34-yard line. That'll be a Minx first down. Good run by number 4, Eleanor Morris, a.k.a. the Bun. Eleanor comes out of St. Paul, Minnesota, and she went to Concordia University out of St. Paul. That's a gain of 5 for the Bun. And a first down for the Minx. Two in the backfield. It's another draw play. This time it goes to the left side. She's got to cut back. Oh, she finds a little gap, but she's tackled for no gain. That was another rushing play to number 46, Leah Moan. Leah hails out of Bloomington, Minnesota. She went to the University of Minnesota Duluth. And it looks like we might have an injury on the field as the players kneel down. Can't quite, it is number 46 who just ran the ball, Leah Moan. Now she's jogging off, so that's a good sign. Good job of sportsmanship for all the crowd giving her a round of applause for being able to make it off the field. That was a good shot of the Cedar Raptors coach in his inaugural year, Mr. Quentin J. So it's 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Minx on the 35-yard line of the Raptors. Been seeing a lot of draw plays here. It's another draw play, right side. Oh, she cuts to the outside. What a move! We have another injury. A Raptor player is down at the 34, but a gain of 4 yards for the Minx. Looks like it'll be a 3-yard gain. And once again, the players take a knee. That was Catherine Gown with another rush, gain of 3. Here's a replay. Looks like it was one of those. Oh, she just went down on her own, it looked like. That's not good, folks, because the last time we've seen players go down on their own without being touched was Mr. Aaron Rodgers and Mr. Kirk Cousins. So let's hope it's not that serious of an injury. There's the head coach out there, grimacing in pain, but take a moment here to tell you about the Minnesota Minx upcoming schedule. They play on May 4th. May the 4th be with you at Oklahoma Rage. And then they play on the 11th against Midwest Mountain Lions. And then they're at home against the Nebraska Pride on May 18th. Then they head to play these very own Cedar Raptors on June 1st. And then they play Sioux Falls on June 15th, the Sioux Falls Snow Leopards. So there's your upcoming schedule for the Minx. There's the opposing bleachers for the Cedar Raptors. Got the blankets out, so still Minnesota weather, of course. And there is a crowd from the side of the Minnesota Minx. There's blankets on the opposite side, and there's a sleeveless shirt with a sombrero hat on the Minx side. Maybe that's the difference between Minnesota and Iowa. Anyways, let me give you a couple shout out to a few of the players here. Well, let's talk about the quarterback for the Minx, Madison Hahn. She used to wear number 2 last year. Now she wears number 9. Last year she had 178 yards passing per game. She had 1 touchdown, 8 interceptions. Her longest pass was 25 yards. Little snidbit about Madison, if I can give it to you. There's a shot of Madison right there. One of the better quarterbacks in the league. Let's see if we could talk about JC Otterson for a second. Not sure if she's on the field, number 42. Last year, she had 118 yards rushing on 48 carries, averaged 2.5 yards. Her longest rush was for 24 yards. Not sure if we can find number 15 out there, but I'm just going to tell you about Miranda Krogstad. Oh, there's a good shot of JC. Once again, she does play both sides of the ball. But back to Miranda Krogstad. She's in her 3rd season. She played track and field and rugby, so that's helped her transition into football. On her off time, there she is. She likes art and messing with her plants at her house. And there's number 44 up on her feet, but she looks like she's walking gingerly. Once again, that's number 44. That does not look good. Let's hope it's not what Cousins had. That's number 44, Rachel Daly. She's a linebacker out of North Liberty, Iowa. She went to the University of Iowa. And they're bringing in, just heard the siren, so it looks like they probably got the ambulance around here, maybe to take her somewhere, but maybe that was just somebody making some noises. Anyways, we're going to be back here for more mixed football. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
It is 3rd down and 7 at the Cedar
Minx with the ball at the Raptors' 32-yard line. Same formation they got going in motion. Number 4, that's Eleanor Morris, the bun. She looks at her. No, she's going to take the deep shot. It's a comebacker. Good defense. She turned her head last second, and that's an incomplete pass. Defending on the play was number 21, Janessa Carr. Just at the last moment turned around. Nice defense. And she was guarding number 21, Anthena Hurd. Hurd, a wide receiver out of Plymouth, Minnesota, went to the U of M, as in the University of Minnesota. Not to be confused with the University of Michigan, home of J.J. McCarthy, future Minnesota Vikings quarterback. At any rate, it's 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, was there a little hold there? Oh, and there's your yellow flag. You could see the Minx players asking for the penalty. Side judge. The line judge, if you looks like that's Jason Opsel, threw the yellow. That could be Gordy Hansen. At any rate, that's going to be an automatic, it's a holding call against the Raptors. Automatic 1st down for the Minx. Here's a replay of that. You can see in motion was the bun, and that's a good, right there you can see her left hand all over her. That was number 2, Elizabeth Stark for the Raptors. She went to ISU, Iowa State University. At any rate, 1st down for the Minx at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line of the Raptors. It's a drop the middle. Oh, big tackle right there by number 1. We might have to get a replay of that. That's Parker Bethuis from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, went to Union High School. Let's see if we get a replay of that tackle. That was a textbook pancake tackle. She just ran right into her. That was Eleanor the Bun Morris. But she's up and back at it again. Oh, and she's coming off to the sideline. She's shaking up a little bit. Into the game for the Minx is Tricarico at running back. Hopefully the bun is okay. Hopefully she didn't land too hard on her head. A lot of times you see concussion protocol. So it's second down. It's a pass. Crow. Oh! Looks like it was miscommunication there between the quarterback and the receiver. Receiver went in. Quarterback threw the out. It could have been an up and out route, though. Pass attempt to number 21. That was in Thena Hurd. Once again defended by Janessa Carr. So that's an incomplete pass for Hahn. That makes it 3rd and 10 from the Raptor 22-yard line. Head coach Quentin Jay once again giving out the signal. He's also the defensive coordinator. He's doing double duty. 3rd and 10. Let's see what the Minx got up their sleeve. It's a pass play. Oh, down the slot, wide open. Oh, but it's almost intercepted. It was wide open until I saw that safety creep up back there. Nice play by number 8, Romero Lacey from Cedar Rapids. I went to Kirkwood Community College. She had an easy pick there, but went right out of her hands. So it's 4th down. This is kind of that territory where you don't really want to punt. Field goal is probably too far, so what the heck, you might as well go for it. Let's see if that's what the Minx declare to do. Looks like we're going to have a timeout at the 6:56 mark by the Minnesota Minx.
Timeout, Minnesota. This is the first timeout of the first half.
That's Minnesota's first timeout of the first half. There's a shot of the Raptors. I'm going to give you a little bit more tidbits, some player intro if we can find number 18. Not sure if she's out there, but at any rate, that's Claire Romey. She's in her 3rd season. She's on her 2nd season on the board as board secretary. She's from the Twin Cities, and when she's not playing football, she likes music and cooking. She also played basketball and swimming and diving in high school, and she's got degrees in anthrozoology and clinical mental health counseling. So congratulations, Claire. Doing a lot of stuff there, a busy person on and off the field. Anytime we have a break, I'm just going to try to give a few player details about these players, even if we can't find their jersey. But it's back on for play. It's 4th down and 10. The Minx are going to go for it from the Raptor 22-yard line. Drops back to pass. Hahn looks down the right side. Oh! The receiver stopped. She was impeded a little bit, but it looks like she stopped on her own before the contact, so no call. It'll be a turnover on downs, and Cedar Raptors will take over at their own 22-yard line. It's 14-0 here, 2nd quarter. Just under 7 minutes to go here at the back and field. Compliments of Harding High School in St. Paul, Minnesota. Raptors offense back on the field. They haven't really done a lot since that first drive. The Minx defense has shut them down. A couple turnovers on downs. Here's a pump fake. Nowhere to go. Looks left. Now she line drives it left. Oh, but it looks like it was dropped. Oh, it's called a catch. That was a laser of a throw right there by quarterback number 25, Melissa Stockwell-Gregson. Here's that replay. She looked right, looked left, had a lot of time back there. She had a good 5-6 seconds before she launched that. Let's see, she bobbled it and made the, yes, just made the catch. Number 2, Elizabeth Stark. That was a 6-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 4. This time it's a handoff, left side. Hit at the line, a gain of about 1. It'll look like number 20, Tamra Williams, on the run to the left side. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. A gain of 3. They're going to say 3rd and 1. So another big chance here for the Minx to get great field position if they can stop them. And of course, if the Raptors decide not to go for it on 4th down, but it's 3rd and 1. They got 3 wide, do the Raptors. And it's a pitch to the backfield, left side. It's Barry. There's defenders there. Oh, she might have squeaked, lunged forward on that last attempt to get the first. Let's see where they spot it. It looks like it's spotted a bit short. It's going to be 4th down. Let's see that replay. Her knee might have been down before she kind of fell forward. So going to have a timeout by the Raptors. Here's that replay. She had to get to like the 30. That was real close. I will say there is one rule here in WFA. There is no instant replay in WFA football, so no challenge allowed for head coach Quentin J. of the Raptors. Fortunately for the Minx, because that on the replay, that looked like she might have got the first. Well, we got a little break. Let me tell you about number 34, Madeline Emanuel. She played basketball in college, and now she's an IT professional, and she likes theater. Good to see a lot of this on the field, rough playing football, then off the field, a lot of different hobbies and interests they have, and they do a lot of stuff for the youth and the community here as well, just like the Vikings. So it looks like the Raptors are going to keep the offense on the field. It is 4th down and about 1 yard to go. Let's see. Oh, the quarterback, not in shotgun this time. Looks like going to be a quarterback sneak if I had to guess. Let's see if the Minx can stuff it. She goes upfield, and she's going to get the first. Great job by the Minx. by the Raptors. Looks like about a gain of 2. And a 1st down for Cedar Raptors.
One play, tackled by a host of Minnesota players. A gain of 3. It will be 1st and 10.
Be Gregson with a gain of 3 for the Raptors. So that'll bring 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Just over 4 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2. It's a handoff draw to the right side. Oh, she breaks up, hits the gap. If she leaks that, such a fumble! And it's going to be the Minx grab the ball at the 50-yard line. That's a turnover, and the Minx got the ball again. Let's see who knocked that one out on the replay. That was a very good rush, a big gain of 15 yards, 16 yards, but then a fumble. All right, here's that replay. That was Barry with the run, and who knocked that out? Oh, looks like from behind it was number 46, Leah Moan, and recovered by number 33, the keeper, Mel Hopkins. Another great defensive play by the Minx. 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. So a forced fumble by number 46, and the bun with the recovery. The Minx have the ball again at the 50-yard line. Trick in motion. Hahn drops back to pass right side, wide open, caught. Oh, on the edge, she breaks away. She's streaking down to the 30-yard line. A 20-yard gain for Madison Hahn. Looks like they spotted her out at the 21-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 19. But a great route. That looked like Justin Jefferson out there doing that quick out and up. Three wide for the Minx. Draw up the middle to Trick. She hits the hole, and she gains about 6 yards. Looks like it'll be officially 5, spotted down at the 26-yard line.
Hand off to number 27, Brittany Tricarico, for a gain of 5.
So that's Tricarico with another 5 yards added to her rushing total for the day. as the clock winds down to just 3 minutes left here in quarter number 2. Second down, 6 to go. To draw, trick to the right side. She cuts up, and she's tackled at the, looks like the 22-yard line, just short of the first down. Here's a replay. Minx, both teams doing a lot of this draw to the opposite side with that lead blocker heading the way, and then the running back cuts up the middle. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1. So Trick with another 4 yards. They go to Trick again. No, they come left side. Trick leading the way, blocking. Tackled in the backfield, though. That's number 31 for the Minx. Couldn't find a gap. That was that was Catherine Gown. That's Flocka, a.k.a. Flocka, out of New Hope, Minnesota. Went to Paladin Academy. So that's a loss on the play. More than likely, they should still be going for it, though, since they're deep in the Raptors' territory. Oh, and there's a good tackle in the backfield. So 4th down, they stopped her in a loss of 2. That was Trick on the rushing attempt, but a nice tackle by the Raptors. Number 27. Bridget Karsten. So that's a turnover on downs. So the Raptors still down 2 scores to the Minx, 14-0, pitching the shutout currently. And we're at about a minute and 34, it looks like. I got the right edge of the field goal post kind of blocking part of the scoreboard. Just one in the backfield. Oh, there's 2 in the backfield there. Looking to pass down the middle, across the middle, number 22. Oh, she dropped it. She would have had a big gain there. She might have heard the footsteps, though, of number 33, the keeper, Mel Hopkins. So an incomplete pass. Here's that replay. That was Cheyenne Kurth running a quick slant, a deep slant, if you will, just off her hands. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Raptors. From their own 26-yard line. Once again, drops back to pass. This time it floats it to the left side. It's caught. Breaks a tackle at the 34. She's rumbling, stumbling down to the 36-yard line. And that should be a Raptors first down. Yes, you can see the referee wave to the stick crew, head down. There's a good fake. Went to the right side, faked it, and then threw to the left side. Nice catch by, and a run after contact, yards after contact, Bridget Karsten. Raptors got to be in a little hurry up here, just over a minute. Another pass, right side floater, caught. Far right side, oh, she breaks away. She might be gone to the house. That's number 22, 10-5, touchdown Raptors. That's Cheyenne Kurth with a long pass and catch. Looks like Barry got hurt on the play. You can see the crowd up there clapping. So a touchdown with 57 seconds left in the first half. By number 22, Cheyenne Kurth. See if the Raptors go for 2 or try for the kick. Once again, there was an injury. There is a shot of the sideline. Oh, that's not the injury. That's Cheyenne, just a little wore out there. And looks like we'll have a timeout by the Raptors. Why not? use him or lose him here towards the end of the first half. He might be thinking about maybe going for 2 or just letting his players rest a little bit. Here's a replay of that touchdown. Shotgun, just threw it to the right side. Nice pass over the defender. That was Juliana Rodriguez from the 36-yard line. That is a 64-yard touchdown. Good shot of the Raptors crowd. Now there's the Minx team. Score right now 14-6. In the WFA, you can elect to go for 2 or you can kick the extra point. Up to you. There's your raffle tickets. You can see those classic blue tickets they pass out at high school games, college games. Good to see the little ones out here. Good shot of this. You can see how Harding High School is literally right in the middle of a neighborhood. Raptors back on the field. And looks like they are going to go for 2. A lot of times the NFL teams and college teams are even doing that now because of the statistics say if you can get 1 out of 2, it's basically like getting 2 extra points. And if you get 2 out of 2, you got to lead. There's a player in motion. Oh, it's a fake draw. Now it's going to be a pass back. Oh, they read it out. They snuffed it down the middle. Wide open, caught. 2-pointer is good. That's caught by number 14 in the back of the end zone. That was Renessa Smith-Taylor from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, out of Mount Mercy University. The 2-point conversion is good. Here's a replay. You look, they were trying to do a trick play right away. 25 was going to go to 8. That was snuffed. She backed up and found number 14 wide open. So that brings the score 14-8. As the Raptors are going to get set to kick. Once again, we're on Hastings Community Television. We want to say a big thanks to all the other community televisions syncing in with us and linking in. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody out there online watching. Over 140 viewers. Good to see. Please send in your comments on YouTube. My boss will let me know whose names I'm saying incorrectly or whatnot. See a lot of comments. I can't quite see the screen, but we appreciate everybody out there that couldn't make it there all the way up here, whether you're from Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, South Dakota, any other states that I haven't said that are represented here. Just looking at the roster from Minnesota, all the players are from Minnesota except one, Mindy Carey, who hails from Baldwin, Wisconsin. Looking at the Iowa roster, every single player hometown out of Iowa. So we're set to kick off here from the Raptors. Raptors got that cool teal, black, and white. Kind of reminded me of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kicking off, number 1, that's Parker Bethuis. And it's kind of a squib kick. Oh, it bounces over the head, picked up there at the 26-yard line. Cuts left, now cuts right. That's number 31. Can she find a hole? She tries to sneak out of there, but she's tackled at the 36-yard line. That was the Flocka on the return. She gets about 10 yards on that kickoff return. So not a lot of time left, but hey, we've seen so far anything can happen one play and they can break it loose. There's about 50 seconds left on the clock. It's the second quarter. Minx been mixing up pretty well with rushing and passing. A lot of draws up the middle, couple motion plays. I haven't seen an RPO yet. Let's see what offensive coordinator Greg Kimbrough has up his sleeve here. Still got a couple timeouts. They've only used one. They got 3 wide, 2 on the right. There goes Trick in motion. We've seen her go to this position a lot and head to that outside flat. Oh, it's a shot down the right side. Oh, great job actually by the Minx player, almost having to play defense there. That's number 23, Jennifer Loken. If she didn't deflect that, that was probably going to be an interception or a great possibility for an interception. You can see right here, the throw was a little high, and she jumped good. That was number 21, Janessa Carr. Got to be careful now if you're the Minx. Just 45 seconds left. You don't want to throw 3 incompletes and then have to punt. Here's a draw. Looking to the outside, and she's tackled. No, now she's hit hard in the backfield. That was number 31, Flocka. So let's see if Cedar uses a timeout. They do with 33 seconds, it looks like. I believe that is their 3rd timeout. They should be out now. Oh, Minnesota called the timeout. Interesting. So Minnesota's got 1 timeout left. The Raptors are out of timeouts. So it's going to be 3rd and long, and Minnesota called a timeout. Kind of like to see that. Maybe they can get a quick pass and break one. Without any timeouts left, even if they don't do anything here, they could, as long as they don't throw an incomplete pass, they could almost let the clock run out. So it's kind of like a win-win situation, if you will. Let's see what they try to do there. See if they can get something in an open area here without risk of stopping the clock. Will they run up the middle? There goes Trick to that similar left side flat. It's going to be a pass play. Hahn, oh. Not sure. Down the middle, oh. And it's incomplete. Almost caught at midfield. There's a nice deep pass by number 9. Oh, almost caught on the right side by number 23. If she caught that, she would have had a first down plus some. That was Jennifer Loken. So now it's 4th down with 26 seconds left. And Minx are going to have to punt. So big special teams play coming up here. Last thing you want is the Raptors breaking one here and tying or taking the lead. That's a good line drive punt. Takes a Minx bounce. Oh, for some reason the Raptors player, don't touch the ball, Minx, don't touch it. Don't touch it, let the clock go. Teammates should have been yelling at her. Let the ref blow the whistle and stop the clock. You want every second to go off that clock as you can. Interesting play, though, by number 22, Cheyenne Kurth. She was there. She could have fielded it and got a good 10, 15, 20 yards. At any rate, it'll be Raptors ball. There's a good shot of 22, Cheyenne Kurth. But she is the one that scored the touchdown. So she had speed there. So if she could have picked that up, she could have maybe found a hole and gone the distance. Just 16 seconds left in this first half. No timeouts left for the Raptors. Minx got 4 on the line, 5 in the mid, and 1 safety back. Just got to make sure nobody gets behind you. Should be what defensive coordinator, the Moose, is letting them know. Pretty much got 1 play here unless they get a quick outie. 25. Oh, they're taking a shot deep. This could be picked. It is. No, it's incomplete. There was a chance there for the Raptors to make that catch. That was the aforementioned number. Sorry, that was number 27, Bridget Karsten, going down the middle. You can see she could have caught that, and they would have had good position there. So the clock is stopped at 10 seconds left. One more big play here for the Minx defense. And they're going to try a draw play. No, they're going to run left side. It's number 21, and she is going to be tackled at the 30, and that should do it for your first half. That was Janessa Carr with the rush. And that'll end the first half with the Minnesota Minx with a 14-8 lead over Cedar Raptors. We might get a little recap here of our scores. Here's that first touchdown from the Minx. That was a run to the left side by number 27, Brittany Tricarico. And the Tricarico, again, first a rushing, now a receiving. That was from about 21 yards, giving the Minx a 2-touchdown lead. But then late in the second quarter, a 64-yard pass play for a touchdown to number 22, Cheyenne Kurth, sprinting down that right sideline. And then they got the 2-point conversion. So it is a 14-8 lead for the Minx. We're going to go on a little break here for halftime. For HCTV, I'm Peter Heyman. We'll be back for more Minnesota Minx football.
Who are we? We are artists. We are entertainers. We are storytellers. We are teachers. We keep you informed. We follow the action. Who are we? We are Hastings Community TV.
Some you've heard of more, but it doesn't bother me cause I just love to explore. Interviewing owners and lending a hand. I love to assist for as long as they can stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in field for more Minnesota Minx football against the Cedar Raptors. The Minx currently have a 14-8 lead over the Raptors by way of 2 touchdowns from number 27, Brittany Tricarico, also known as Trick. She's got a rushing TD and a receiving TD. And for scoring for the Raptors on the other side of the field, there's a good shot of number 22, scored their lone touchdown. That's Miss Cheyenne Kurth on a 65-yard reception late in the second quarter. All the scoring for this game was done in quarter number 2. 2 touchdowns for the Minx, 1 touchdown for the Raptors. The Minx will receive the football this second half as they kicked off that first half. I've seen a lot of comments on YouTube. I appreciate it. This is, just a reminder for those of you who might have joined late, this is the inaugural game for the Cedar Raptors, and it's also the very first game of the season for the Minnesota Minx. So I don't really have a lot of stats to give you guys. I can only give you maybe some of last year's stats from the 2023 season when the Minx were down in Division 4, which is known as the developmental league, if you will. So I can tell you that Miranda Krogstad led the team in pass deflections. Actually, she led the league. I can tell you J.C. Otterson was 3rd in tackles with 30 combined. I can tell you Madison Hahn was 2nd in passing yards with 178. But we're getting ready here to kick off half number 2. It'll be number 1 for the Raptors kicking off. That's Barker Belthuis. Back to receive for the Minx. We got 2 players. We'll see which one gets the ball. It looks like it's going down the middle. It drops at the 30. She's going to have to pick it up. It is picked up by number 31. Runs to the left side. If she can get outside, she could have a crease. She's going to make it to the 40. Ooh, sneaks out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. That is Catherine Gown, also known as Flocka. So Minx with pretty good field position here to start their second half. Here's a replay of that. You can see that ball just sat there at the 30. That's a live ball, so good job of Catherine to get up there and get that ball. She made it all the way to the 40-yard line. So the Minx will start with the ball at the 40 of the Raptors. So here we go, 1st and 10. Start of the second half, the Minnesota Minx. Wearing the dark jerseys. In motion, that was Miranda Krogstad. It's a drop the middle, left side, gains about 2.5 yards. That was your 2 TD score, Miss Brittany Tricarico.
Run play for number 27, Brittany Tricarico, tackled by a host of players for a 3-yard gain. It will be 2nd and 7 at the 43.
So 2nd down and about 8, maybe 7. That's a rush of 3 for Brittany. This time it's a draw up the right side. Oh, she's hit. Oh, but she somehow sneaks through there. And she gains it all the way up to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
One play for number 31, Catherine Donna, stopped by a host
That was Flocka
of Raptors players for a 4-yard gain.
with a 4-yard gain.
It will be 3rd and 3 at the 47.
So it's 3rd and 3. Big play here for the Raptors defense. Safety runs up to the line, trying to overload the line, maybe getting a little pressure. Now they switch their linebackers. All their players are 3 deep. If she can get out to the outside. Oh, but she's tackled in the backfield. Maybe a little face mask there, but huge play by the Raptors D there. Might force the punt team out there. That was a tackle for loss by number 27, Bridget Karsten, also the punter. Loss of 3. That was Flocka in the backfield. The punt team is out there. She's only about 8 yards back. She's got to get this quick. And she does. It's going to be caught by the speedster, 22 at the 32-yard line. Good containment there. Can she tackle? No, she gets to the outside. That is the touchdown score for Raptors and the speedster, Miss Cheyenne Kurth. Wide receiver, also punt returner. And we have a little injured mixed player at the middle of the field. See if I can get that number. It looks like it's number 49. Or is it 45? It's 45, Jennifer Jansen, outside linebacker from Minneapolis. She went to Lafayette High School. While the players are down, let's see if I can give you another. Before we do that, we'll get a little replay of this punt return. Not a bad punt, but fielded it clean and had a chance there for the tackle, but number 91 just missed her. That was Diamonds Miller from Burnsville High School. So the injured player's off the field. That's good to see. And the Raptors are going to take over here early in the second half at the Minx 47-yard line. And we're already going to have a flag on the field. It was either, let's see what the flag is. Too many players on the field, possibly. Whatever it is, it's a 5-yard penalty. A legal substitution is what it was called. So just like that, the Raptors are back on their own side of the 50. Makes it first down and 15. Three wide. Oh, it's a high snap. It's over the head of the quarterback. Makes a great bounce. Is she going to? Oh, she's just going to kneel down. There's a huge push in the back by Barry, but that is a huge loss. That's a loss of at least 10. There's a shot of that replay. Over the head. Quarterback thought about throwing, and then she thought better and just ducked down at her own 36. About the area of where the punt returner, Kurth, caught the ball. There's a run to Barry left side. Nice open field tackle right there. No gain. Great tackle by Leah Moan out of Bloomington, Minnesota. A lot of times open field tackles, those are tough. Great job, though. Helped out by teammate number 42, J.C. Otterson. This brings up third down and long. Third down and 28. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for that down and distance. Just got to have heads-up D here. Safety's got to watch those receivers over there. Don't let anybody get behind their D-backs. She's looking to pass. Down the middle. Is it in her? It could have been intercepted at the 50. But it was dropped by number 28, Karen Navarro from Hamlin University. But at any rate, that's fourth down, and the Raptors should be punting. Here's a replay. Right through the hands. That was number 20. Sorry about that. That's Josetta Costengay, also known as Jojo Costengay, from Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Went to Cooper High School. Apologies, Miss Navarro. There's the punt returner for the Minx, number 21, Anthena Hurd from Plymouth, Minnesota. Oh, that's a high snap over the punter's head. Can she get it away? Oh, no! She's tackled in the backfield at the 20-yard line. A huge special teams play. Let's see who made that tackle. That is number 46, Leah Moan. So that's 2 bad snaps over the head. If we can get a replay, kind of got to see who the center is on that. The Minx with great field position. That was number 1. The kicker, Parker Belthuis, who knows the importance of snapping during the kicking or punting. At any rate, the Minx are going to take over at the Raptors' 20-yard line. Nice shot of the Minx banner right there. Great shot of the track here at Harding High School. Back to the Minx. Trick in motion, goes to that left side flat. Kind of like a tight end, floats out to the flat. It's going to be a quarterback run. Oh, it's up the middle. That was number 15, Miranda Krugstad, as they know her, call her. That's a gain of 3 for Miranda. That's her at least second rush of the game. Total of 10 yards by the unofficial stats. Brings up 2nd and 6. Low snap picked up. And it's run to the right side. Tackled at the 15-yard line. Once again, that's Brittany Tricarico. It's a gain of 2 for Brittany. Brittany well over 40 yards on the day. 2 touchdowns, though, the key stat, which is the difference in this game right now. 3rd and 5 from the Raptors' 15-yard line. It's a fake handoff. Oh, she's going to go right side. If she can get around the edge, and she breaks it, and she's down at the 10. That should be a Minx first down. They're moving the change. And there they go. Might have been a little misconfusion there. See this replay. It was a fake handoff, and then she was going to maybe do something else. And good read there, though, by Murr from Oregon State University. So it's 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Minx making a late player substitution. See if the Minx, what they do there, have 1 rushing touchdown, 1 passing. Hahn back in there at quarterback, number 9. Handoff, right side, around the edge. She breaks a tackle. She's to the 10, 5, touchdown, Minx! Leah Moan. Here's a nice replay. They had a chance to get her in the backfield, and Moan was just too quick and shifty, and there was clear sailing to that right side edge for the touchdown. Minx are going to go for the extra point. That is the keeper, Mel Hopkins, to kick. From Savage, Hamlin University grad. Snap is good. Placement's good. Kick is... It's good. The keeper puts the Minx up 21-8 here early in the 3rd quarter. 8.5 minutes left to go as the Minnesota Minx take the lead. So great field position for the Minx turns costly for the Raptors. Couple bad snaps. and gave Minnesota great field position at the 20. Here's another replay of that run. Just eluded the arm tackle. And a great run there for Moan. So 2 rushing touchdowns for the Minx offense, 1 passing. 1 for 2 on the point after try field goal attempt, if you will. But they did get the 2-point conversion to even out. So the Minx will be kicking off at the 35-yard line by none other than the keeper, Mel Hopkins. Back deep for the Raptors. Let you know who that is once they get the ball. Nice line drive kick. It takes a bounce, picked up at the 21-yard line. That is the speedster, Cheyenne Kurth. She breaks to the right side all the way up to almost midfield. Kurth is everywhere. She is definitely the playmaker on this squad. Here's a replay. A second bounce was very nice for her. Picks it up and then breaks to the outside. Tackled by number 11, Everett Flynn from Chicago, Minnesota. She went to Bemidji State University. Minx scored first in the first half, scored first in here in the second half. Raptors trying to respond. From their own 45, drops back to pass. Throws it to the left side, it is almost intercepted. That was Jayla Rashaw, the DB from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Went to, I'm just gonna read it how it's listed here. It's listed as Henry Sibley High School, but we now know they call it Two Rivers High School. So just reading it how it is. Another shot of the old head coach there for the Minx, Mr. Grant Palmer. Special teams coach, I got to give some shout out to Taylon Palmer. 2nd and 10. Raptors handoff right side, Barry. Defense fills the gap, and they tackle her for a 2-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 8 to go. That tackle was by number 8, Maya Horneman, also known as Hollywood. Hollywood now lives in St. Paul, Minnesota, and she went to Anoka Tech. Anoka Technical College, the full official name. So it's 3rd and 8. From their own 47-yard line. Minx looking, another bad snap over the head. Barry's gonna, Barry can't pick it up. The quarterback finally picks it up, and she's down at the 32-yard line. That's 3 bad snaps just in this 3rd quarter. Not sure what's going on. There's no rain. It did maybe rain earlier today and yesterday. Grass could be getting a little wet because it's getting cooler, but that was definitely high again. You can see Barry trying to get on it. Good thing her quarterback teammate saw that she missed it. There's a nice shot of the president of the board, Miss Charlie Barbacook. Offensive lineman for the Vixen. So here it's now 4th down. They're in punt formation. Snap is good this time. Nice large boot. Lands at the 45. Mixon returner just going to let it go. That's Anthena Hurd. As Barry, the running back / special teamer, was right there to tackle her. Great field position again here for the Minnesota Minx at their own 39-yard line. We got some guy in front of us doing some weird dance / I don't know what's going on. We might get I don't know if our cameras can get that depending on where they're at. They can't. They're up on the top of the booth. Good to see, though. A lot of fans out here cheering. Got banners. I will say at halftime I saw some kids out there, and as soon as I walked by them, I heard dog pile. Fortunately, I was able to refrain myself and not jump on them. So it's good to see about 6 kids out there doing the dog pile. They were over to the left. Not sure we're going to be able to get a shot of that area. At any rate, Minx offense back in the field. Hahn in the backfield at quarterback. It's a handoff right side. Trick breaks a tackle, breaks 2. She loses a shoe. It's shoeless Trick, and she's up to the 44-yard line of the Raptors. We had a good shot of that shoe come flying. We might be able to get a replay of shoeless Brittany Tricarico. Let's see if you can see it. It's about 2 steps right there. Oh, and there she goes. She just, like she kicked it off intentionally. That's a first down. All the way up to the Raptors' 44-yard line. It's a 16-yard scamper for Trick. She looks like she's taking a break. This is a handoff. Oh, that thought it was a face mask at first, but she grabbed the jersey. Great backfield tackle by number 55, Chanel Thomas. That was a one-handed tackle. Some of you guys might remember Pat Williams and Kevin Williams were the Vikes. That looked like one of their patented tackles back in the old Brett Favre days when he wore purple and gold. Not green and gold like my partner's team over here, Mr. Hunter Pinky. Speaking of the Pack, I do have to say there was a Green Bay blanket out there. I had to give him a little quiet go Pack go for my mom, who's a Pack fan. Anyways, back to the Minx. It's 2nd down and long, 2nd and 13. It's a handoff left side. Nice ball. Oh, she cuts to the outside. Oh, and back, and she's dropped back to the original line of scrimmage. No, nice tackle by number 1, Parker Belthuis, or Belthui. That was number 4, the bun, Eleanor Morris, on the rush for 3 yards. There was a good pancake on that play as well. So it's their punt team is not out because it's 3rd down. It's 3rd and 10. It's a handoff left side. If she can get outside that edge, she does. Can she elude by a blocker? Yes, she does. She's all the way up to the 37-yard line. What a run. Saw a couple people here stand up. That could be their relative, possibly. There's a nice replay. Goes to the outside, breaks an ankle tackle. Nice spin move over there by Leah Moan. That'll bring it to 4th down and 4 yards to go. Should be go time for Coach Palmer. So 4th and 4 on the Raptors' 37-yard line. The Minx are going to go for it. Hahn in the backfield. In motion goes the bun. Oh, oh no! She was on her knees when she picked the ball up. We're going to have to remind them, don't get off your knees when you get a hold of that ball. Otherwise, you're automatically down. It's not like the pros. That's a very similar rule to college and high school. You can see the snap was a little low, but maybe she just took her eyes off it just for that second, and that'll turn the ball over on downs. There's a good shot of your quarterback, Miss Madison Hahn. A Golden Gopher alum. So the Raptors will take over at their own 42-yard line. Just over 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. The Minx up 21-8 in the home opener and the season opener for both squads. Once again, this is the inaugural season for the Cedar Raptors. Back to pass. Looking right. Nobody home. Now down the middle. It's deep. It is. Oh, knocked down. That pass was deflected by number 22, Jayla Rashaw. The attempt was for Elizabeth Stark. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Raptors. Quarterback still Melissa Stockwell-Gregson, all the way from the University of Houston. You can hear the crowd getting into it. They're on their feet. The banners are up. It's a handoff right side to Barry. They're in the backfield, though, and she barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1. That brings up 3rd and long. Ball's up to the 43-yard down, and it is 3rd down. Raptors going quick here, and there's a false start. Our first false start of the game. Not a lot of flags this game. Most of them have been on illegal substitutions or too many players on the field. But that's an easy call. 2 players were moving way before the snap. Sometimes when you change the rhythm of the snap count and the rhythm of the play, linemen are in a rush and they get 2 rushed. So that's a big penalty there. Let's see if the Raptors decide to punt, or are they going to go for it here, being the 3rd quarter, down 2 scores. Just about 2 minutes, 40 seconds, and it is only 3rd down. So unless they're the old Minnesota Gophers coach that they said if they don't get the first down after 2 downs, he used to punt it on 3rd down. That is a true story, according to the old man. We'll look it up. Somebody can fact check me. But anyways, 3rd down, 3rd and 15. A pitch to the left side. Number 8. Oh, they're in the backfield. She gets around her, though, but not the 2nd tackle. She's tackled still behind the line of scrimmage at the 39-yard line. And is she hurt there? I think she hurt her leg. The tackle is by J.C. Otterson. She's one of their key players. She plays special teams, offense, little defense. And it looks like she's just maybe a little cramp, possibly. Players on their knees, as they're taught. That was a pitch forward. You can see, oh, the quarterback did a good job of chasing her, running back to block, and good hustle there. You can see the medical staff there just working on Otterson. Let's talk about number, so she's not here. She actually got a hurt leg, but I'll still talk about number 7, Miko Yamano. Head coach did tell me she's injured, so she's not here today, but she does hail from Coon Rapids. She played softball in high school, and she loves trying to get other people to adopt dogs, and she loves playing Nintendo. That's right, I said Nintendo, not Xbox, not any of that new stuff. She's going old school. Little Mario Brothers. That's good to see Miss Otterson up on her feet. And there's a shot of the old pickle juice. That is known for sports. It helps the cramping and all that good stuff. Little one of those home remedies. Maybe grandma's remedies, who knows? There's a nice shot of that pickle juice. Pickles are actually looking pretty good too. I'm kind of hungry. Nice shot of the old juice. So it's 4th down. The Raptors punt team is out. Snap is fielded. Oh, almost blocked. It's a high kick, and the player's going to get out of the way. Very smart play. Barry right. Oh, don't let it touch you now. She stayed a little close to that. So it's down at the Minx 34-yard line. Another punt for the Raptors. Barry on the special teams and running back. Just a few stats from last season. J.C. Otterson, let's talk about her since she did get a little injured. She led the team in 29.5 tackles last year. She had 27.5 solo, 2 assisted. And they did lose their 2nd, 3rd, and 4th best defensive players as far as stats go on tackling. So kind of a little regroup here on the defense for the Minx. Minx offense back on the field. This time she drops back to pass. She looks left. She throws it. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. And it's number 22. She might not have anybody ahead of her, and she is going to score. So a pick six for Cheyenne Kurth. That's her second TD of the game. First one of 65. That one with about 40 when we get the replay. I'll give you the official numbers. So that was just an easy pitch and catch there for Cheyenne Kurth. No flags on the field. With 1:20 left in the third, Kurth with a touchdown. After this point after try, we will show you that replay. So Kurth with the pick six, showing off her speed once again. Cheyenne is listed at 5'7", out of North Liberty, Iowa, went to Burlington Community High School. And Cedar Raptors gonna go for two. It's a handoff up the middle to Barry. She is not gonna get it. Stuffed at the line by the Minx defense. You can see the visor over there from number 21. Here's a replay now. Just an errant pat. That rush might have forced her hand to throw a little early. It was caught at the 48-yard line. So just like that, the Raptors are back within one score, but they did fail to get the two-point conversion, so they're down by the traditional 6+1, but I haven't even seen them go for an extra point yet. So more than likely, if they score, they could be going for two for the win. But let's hope for the Minx sake that doesn't happen. So score is now 21-14. Disregard the scoreboard on the TV. We just got to get it updated. My main man, Hunter Pinky's doing about 28 jobs today. So let's give him a little relief. There it is, 21-14. You can see it right there. Minx special teams out there. I did mention special teams coordinator is Talon Palmer for the Minx. And for the Raptors, the special teams coordinator is Jaime Collier. And the offensive coordinator, I don't think I mentioned this person yet, Jarvis Selma. Raptors set to kick off, Minx set to receive. See if they try to sneak the onside. They don't. It's a line drive, lands at the 32. Picked up, heads to the 30. Upfield, can she break a tackle? Oh, that could have been a face mask. I don't see yellow coming out, so no face mask. That was number 31, the Flocka, with the kick return. She picks it up at the 25. Watch, see if this is a face mask. Maybe not. Who knows? She gets it all the way to the 40, so a 15-yard punt kick return for Flocka. You can see good hustle in there on the offensive line. Number 62, Holly Rhodes. Holly Rhodes out of Ridgefield, Minnesota. She went to the College of St. Catherine. I'll try to get the lineman's name as well. I don't want to forget about the players that aren't always touching the ball, because it takes 11 players to play in this game. Minx 3 wide. 2 running backs in the backfield. It's a handoff. Oh, wow. Raptors were in the backfield quick, and that's a loss of about 4 yards. I'm not sure if that was some blitzes from the corner. See if we get a replay. I'm not sure I'll see it. Did somebody miss a block assignment? That's number 2 with the tackle, Elizabeth Stark. And that's a tackle for loss. So the Minx got to try to get a first down here. Let's keep that clock going. Just under 35 seconds left here in quarter number 3. High snap, run to the left side. This time she's tackled again for a loss. The Raptors are starting to read that play now. Coordinator might have to switch up, faking that handoff there and then fake it going the other way maybe. Here's a replay of that one. Trick Carrico, just nowhere to go there. Loss of 5, so it is 3rd and 20. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter as you can hear the buzzer go off. Minnesota Minx with a 21-14 lead over the Cedar Raptors. We'll take a short break here. We'll be back for the 4th quarter of Minnesota Minx football. I'm Peter Heyman on HCTV.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, and a shot scores!
The Raiders, can they get the lift? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play. It's moving! It's over!
Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
Gone! Touchdown Raiders!
And we're back here at Back and Field here in St. Paul, Minnesota, by way of Harding High School, as you can see by the maroon H at midfield. We'll get a shot of that later next time the ball is over there. We can kind of see half of it there. But we're into the 4th quarter here. The Minnesota Minx have a 21-14 lead, but the Raptors have just scored, and they have the Minx in 3rd and 20. Let's see if we can get some yards and maybe break one here. It's a run left side. Nice block. She gets to the edge. She's at the 35. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Got some yards there, but not enough for a first. The Minx are probably going to have to punt here. So the Minx punting team will come out. They are now going right to left. Last time Cedar Raptors were out punting, a couple times they had some bad snaps. Minx looking for an extra player on the line. They need to have that blocker there, otherwise it's an easy block punt maybe. They might have to use a timeout here. They haven't punted much, so the punting team not ready. It was after the quarter too. The special teams coach should have had them all ready, especially on 3rd and 20. But here's a punt. Nice punt. Does it take a Minx bounce? It does. It's out of bounds at the 37-yard line of the Cedar Raptors. So it's 1st and 10 for Cedar at the 37. They're down 7. It's the 4th quarter. Here's a shot of one of the Minx players just doing a little stretch. Nice shoes. You can see the cool design on the shoes there. In fact, look at all the shoes, different colors. Looks like, at least in this division and league, there is no rule about uniformity of the color of the shoes. So that's cool to see that they can all wear what they want. Similar to the NBA. Speaking of NBA, congratulations. Those Minnesota Timberwolves take a 3-0 lead over the Phoenix Suns out in the Valley. All right, here we go. Minx defense on the field. Got to stop Cedar here. Crowd getting super loud. It's a handoff up the middle to Barry. They're in the backfield. Oh, they let her get by. And she hits to the left side. Can they get her? No. She's round the edge. She's pushed out of bounds, but not before she gets a Raptor first down. They had a chance to stop her in the backfield. 2 players. They missed her. That would have been a huge play for the D. They just kind of overcommitted there. Nice cutback, though, by Barry. Speaking of Barry, she kind of reminds me of Barry Sanders a little bit with that quick shuffle. So that's a first down for the Raptors, gain of 12. Still on their side of the field. Another handoff to Barry. Up the middle. She is stuffed at the 49-yard line. 48.5 yards, where are we going to put it? That's a gain of 1 for Barry. She's been their workhorse in today's game. Raptors in hurry-up offense, down 7. A lot of time left on the clock, but maybe they're just trying to wear out the defense of Minnesota. There's a run to the right side, only a gain of 2. Good stop by the Minnesota Minx, number 54, Rebecca Fulmer from Maplewood, Minnesota, and Wheaton College, assisted by 46, Leah Moan. So it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 49-yard line. Big play here. If they can keep them 4th and long, Raptors still may punt with a lot of time left. Here we go, Minx. Handoff, right side, Barry. They got her. That's a stop, and right at the line of scrimmage. What a beautiful tackle. She slammed her, and she might be hurt a little bit. And they're waving for the medical staff right away. Let's hope she's okay. Might have got the wind knocked out of her. It looked like she landed right on her back. We'll show you the replay just for the tackle, but we don't want to quite see too much. Yep, looks like she slammed on her back, maybe the back of her head. A lot of times when that head hits the ground, just get those seeing stars, cobwebs. So that was a 3rd down stop. It'll be 4th and 8. There is just under 12 minutes left in the game. So Cedar, 4th and long. They could punt here. They could go. We'll have to see what head coach Quentin Jay decides to do, and with offensive coordinator Jarvis Selma.
I'm at 6.2.
See if I can whip out a few more stats. I can tell you last year, J.C. Otterson was the main running back for the Minx with 118 yards, 48 carries, 2.5 yards average. Tricarico, she was also did some running. She had 26 yards on 11 carries. And Miranda Krogstad, mainly a receiver, but she got some running in last year with 21 yards on 6 carries. Miranda was the main receiver with 127 yards, 10 receptions, 12.7 average. Her longest was 17. She had the lone TD last year for the Minx. The Minx only played 4 games. Like I mentioned, it was in the developmental league, but 3 of them were only recorded. One of them was a huge rainy game, and that was actually the game she scored the touchdown. Player's still on the ground. Let's hope she's going to be okay. That's Bianna Barry. She has been their main workhorse in the backfield today. She's listed at 5 feet. From Washington High School. There's a good pan shot now. You can see this field is like plopped right inside of the neighborhood in the community. H is for Harding. So big shout out to Harding High School for letting the Minnesota Minx call this their home field. Let me just name out some of the rookies for the Minnesota Minx. You got Eleanor the Bun Morris, Julie Rodriguez, Athena Hurd, Jennifer Loken, Karen Navarro, Elizabeth Brennan, Jennifer Jansen, Mackenzie Kramer, Ella Harpstead, Bex Fulmer, Megan Ackerman, Becky the Cupcake Hagestead, Brianna Lowry, Alexis Neff, Sam Hedden, and Bonnie Lobbs. That's the 16 new rookies for the Minnesota Minx. All right, here's a little more shout out. If we can get a shot, I don't know if we can get Miranda Krogstad, number 15. If we can find 15 on it, she might be standing in the huddle. But anyways, this is her 3rd season with the Minx. She did do track and field and rugby. That kind of helped get her on to football. And she says she has a green thumb. She loves tending to plants. Let's see if we can get 27. She could be, not sure where she's at, but anyways, that's Miss Brittany Tricarico, our 2 of the 3 TDs today. She hails from Andover, and she played rugby in college, actually, so that is why she is one of the tougher players here on the team. And she says she loves to make dad jokes. So interesting. Gotta love some Minnesota humor. There she is right there. Good shot of Brittany. Now I want to shout out, let's find number 42 if we can. There's 15 right there. It'd be cool if number 42 was standing next to those 2. She's not. I don't know where she's at, but 42 is JC Otterson. JC played volleyball in college, and she hails from North Dakota, and she loves to help kids with disabilities. So shout out to JC Otterson and the whole Minnesota Minx team for not only putting on the pads and playing hard and tough out here, but getting off the field and just helping out the community, helping out kids, helping dogs. Good to see, just like a lot of Minnesota teams do. The Vikings do it well. The Twinkies do it. So just good to see there by JC and her teammates. Doing a lot of good outside of football as well. I'll try to get some more player data for the other players that I haven't said yet. Might have to wait till next game. Not every player, unfortunately, put it on the website. So if you're a teammate or a fan of or family member of the players that don't have a bio, if you will, on the website, maybe you don't know it, maybe you don't want to do it, that's okay, but feel free to throw something on there, and I'll give a little shout out to every player and kind of their likes and a little bit about each player. We like to know all their players. So just got a little correction from our comments. We'll appreciate that. The player on the ground is, her name is pronounced Bayana Berry. So appreciate the shout out to the YouTube comments. My apologies. Folks, we're just going to take a little break here. We're going to shoot to a couple commercials, and we'll be back for more mixed football. Let's hopefully Bayana can, she's okay, and she can get up on her own here shortly. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
I'm Caden Noring, and I live in Hastings, Minnesota. Right here in Hastings, Snapchat and other social media apps are being used to buy and sell illegal drugs, many of which are made with illicit fentanyl, like ordering a pizza. With a few keywords or emojis, kids can order what they think are legit prescription drugs, like Percocet, Xanax, and Adderall, and have them delivered right to their home. 4 out of every 10 pills found on social media are made up of deadly fentanyl. How do I know this? That's how I lost my big brother Devin on April 4th, 2020. A pill he and his friend got from someone on Snapchat was a fake. The Percocet they believed they were given was made with enough fentanyl to kill 10 people. Devin didn't know. Devin didn't want to die. If you suspect drug dealing is happening, you can leave an anonymous tip by using the Tip 411 system in Hastings. Text the word Hastings and your tip to 847-411. Call 911 if you suspect an overdose is happening. Seconds count. Call United Way's 24/7 helpline by dialing 211 to find resource in and near Hastings. Contact United Way of Hastings or visit their website unitedwayofhastings.org for more resource or to make a donation. You can save a life by working with me and the United Way of Hastings to build awareness and reduce the stigma around overdose and fentanyl poisoning. One pill can kill.
Hi.
Who are we? We are artists. We are entertainers. We are storytellers. We are teachers. We keep you informed. We follow the action. Who are we? We are Hastings Community TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good news for the Cedar Raptor fans. Bayana Berry was able to get up on her own, and she's getting a little help walked off, but it's good to see her at least walking a little bit on her own. So had a good ovation by the Minx crowd and the Raptors crowd for her. So number one thing is, of course, safety for all the players, the officials, and whatnot. So good to see her walking off. So both teams are back on the field, and it says 4th down, and the punt team is out there for the Raptors. And the Raptors are going to line up to punt anyways. Hopefully they don't try a sneak punt here, fake punt. Nope, it is a punt, fielded clean. Drop. Oh, she's on the ground. Oh, no. Referee said she wasn't down, didn't have control of the ball. Let's see if that's to the advantage of the Minx. It is. She breaks to the outside to the 25, 27, down to about the 29-yard line. Ref was right there, Johnny on the spot. And looks like another Raptor player is down with a hurt left knee. Let's see who that is now. Not sure if we're going to get that replay of the punt return or not. So that's the left knee of a Raptor player. I can't quite get the number yet. I'll see if I can get it to you when I get a chance. So here's the replay. Returned by number 21, Athena Hurd. She did bobble it, and she picked it up. I thought she was on the ground, but she never did have. Great job by the ref there. Never had control of the ball. And looks like it was number 2 over here chasing her down for the tackle. And then number 8. And it was number 8. And that player is Ramira Lacey. She's from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Kirkwood Community College. So hopefully she's okay. You can see a good shot of young lady holding up the down marker. So thanks to all the volunteers for helping with the sticks, the yardage, the balls, whatever they're doing. The concession stand. Which they were doing good down there at the concession stands, because when we walked by it, that was smelling good. There's a shot of that concession stand. They had some good smelling burgers down there. Not sure what they were using, but it sure was good. And good to see she's walking off on her own, so that's good to see for the Raptors. And the Minx offense will be back on the field. They're going to be from the right hash mark. There's a shot of Ramira. Just got to walk that off. All these players are tough. And here go the Minx, 11:35 on the clock. At quarterback, it's Krugstead, Murr. But Hahn is over there in the slot position. It's a run to the right side trick, up the middle. Gets past the first line of defense for about 5 yards. So Tricarico, a gain of 5, pads her stats a little bit more. Mixing up 7. If they can get a good long drive here, eat a lot of clock, and score, that would be huge. take a little pressure off their defense. But one thing at a time, one play at a time, one first down at a time, 1 yard at a time. You can hear the crowd. They're really into it. Nice and loud and proud. Like to hear that. Eating up as much play clock as they can. That's smart. Fake handoff. Uh-oh, she's going to keep it. And she's going to be tackled for a loss back at the 34-yard line. And that'll bring up third down and about 6. We'll call it 3rd and 5. No gain on the play. So somehow she got back to the line of scrimmage. Big play here now for the Minx. Once again, it's Murr behind center. And Hahn is out there in the slot on the right. See if they utilize her here. She's got that tall frame. Hahn is 5'9", one of the tallest players on the team. And it's a keeper, quarterback keeper up the middle. She is going to be close to a first down, and I think she's got it. That is a first down, Minnesota Minx. So a huge play there. Here, let's see that replay. They did a good job. They've been doing this halfback draw all the time. This time it's a quarterback keeper, and the middle of the offensive line was wide open. Nice blocking there by Courtney Gibson-Thomas. At running back, you can see the bun on the left side. 1st and 10, 40-yard line. Oh, it's almost a botch handoff to the right side. That was to the bun, and she might have gained a yard. Good thing there wasn't a miscue there. That would have been costly, possibly, for the Minx. Here's that replay. You can see right here on the handoff. Ooh, good job of hanging. You can see a really good shot there. Great camera work. She luckily was able to keep that on her right hip. So here we go, 2nd down and 9. It's another run, left side, middle. That's Trichcarico. She gets it up to about the 45. Let's see if the ref spots it there. He walks back to the 44. Good try there. That'll bring up 3rd down. Gain of 3, it's 3rd and 6. Last time the Minx had 3rd and about this distance, they were able to get the first down on the quarterback keeper. Let's see what they dial up here. And not a pass. It's the bun to the right side. Defender's there. She breaks around her, and she has got the first down on the last-ditch effort. I think the Raptor player might have helped her get the first when she spun her. That's a first down, Minnesota. Here you go on that replay. Defender was there. And that's Eleanor the Bun Morris. Teammate Tricarico helping her out there at the end. So just like that, keep that clock a-ticking. We're under 7 minutes here in the 4th quarter. If the Minx can just keep running and pounding the ball, getting first downs, they can run this clock, deplete it pretty far, making it much harder for the Raptors. They're at the 49-yard line of Cedar. Bunn and Tricarico in the backfield. Krugstead behind center. It's a handoff to the Trick. Trick, right side. She finds a hole. She pounds past the defender. She dives for 9 yards. Another great run for the Minnesota Minx. They've just been eating up that right side. They've gone middle and the right, and she just pounded the defender. Running like Adrian Peterson right there. So 2nd and 1. A lot of times this is where a team likes to take that weird deep shot because they figure they got 2 downs to get 1 yard. Let's see if the Minx try to mix it up here. They've been running the ball this whole drive so far. Let's see if they get sneaky. Maybe a little RPO action would be kind of cool. And it's a straight up handoff. Left side, middle. Can she get the yard for the first? I'm not sure she got it. She only needed a yard, and I think they stopped her. Are they saying it's a fumble? Are they going to spot the ball way back there now? Or are they going to say forward progress was up at the 40? And we have another injured player. And this is number, can't quite see her jersey yet. Oh, it's number 4. That's Eleanor the Bun Morris. She did get a little tweaked earlier. Let's see if sometimes it happens again and then it gets a little worse. So here's that replay. Let's see how close she got to that first down. It might have been on the tackle backwards where she kind of got injured. Let's see right here. Oh, right there, her left ankle. Oh, boy. Might have been the right. Whatever ankle it was, you could see it was kind of stepped on. And I don't want to see that because that's what happened to me when I was in the Marine Corps. Somebody stepped on my foot and kind of rolled the wrong way and a little broken ankle. But she got up and walked off, so hopefully not broken. So it is 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Clock is now running under 5 minutes. Minx with the ball and the lead in their season opener here in St. Paul, Minnesota. And the Bun actually got up, and she is still in the game. They're in the backfield. No, it's not. Sorry, that was 46. And they give it to 46, right side. She finds a hole, and she gets the first down. A 5-yard gain. And, ooh, do I see a flag on the field? We do. We haven't seen many of those flags, and I see the Minx moving back. Let's see what that penalty was. Looks like it's a holding call. So that's a 10-yard penalty. That'll repeat 3rd down, though, but it's almost back to the 50-yard line. Not sure who the hold was on. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, yeah, right there. You can see that right there. Number 62 almost tackled number 2. That was Holly Rhodes from Richfield, Minnesota College of St. Catherine. So it's still 3rd down, 3rd and 11. Minx just got to get some yards here. Maybe make it 4th and doable. Oh, it's a fake pass. Run to the left. If she can get the outside, she's got the outside. And she's at the 40, 39. She stays in bounds. She goes out at the 33-yard line. And that's another Minnesota first down. I still see the people in front of us standing up. I'm not sure if it's the parents, grandparents, relatives. But they're loving that. Another injured player. It's a Raptor player this time. I think right here you see 27. No, it's number 6. I don't know if that was the Achilles ankle or what. But this happens a lot sometimes in the first game of the season. Players' bodies are still getting used to those hard cuts and those moves. So I'm not sure what that was. I sure hope it wasn't the Achilles, but you can see the pain in her, and you feel so bad for these players. The first game of the season, and they're trying so hard, and all of a sudden one play. See if I can't quite get the number of that player. There's a shot of her Raptor teammates. currently, if you can hear the announcer back, they're announcing off the raffle ticket. So if you come to a game, you got a chance to win a raffle ticket. So the time on the clock is 3:54. The score's 21-14. Minx with the lead. We've had quite a few injuries today, and it's very unfortunate. I still can't get the number, but I know it's a Raptor secondary player. It looked like could have been a linebacker as well. Coming over to make the tackle, and then you just saw her leg kind of, she just went to the ground. Usually that's Achilles or an ankle. I didn't really see no contact. If I can try to give you some more Minx stats from last season, the Minx had the second highest passer in Madison Hahn. They had the fourth highest rusher in J.C. Otterson, and the ninth best rusher in Brittany Tricarico, and the 14th best rusher, Miranda Krogstad. So not bad having three of the top rushers in the top 14. They had the leading receiver in Krogstad with 127 yards, 10 receptions, averaged 12.7 a catch. And then Brittany Tricarico, also a running back / receiver, she had 54 yards on 8 receptions. She averaged 6.8 yards a catch. In sacks, the Minx had one. That was Brianna Lewis. Interceptions, tied for first in the league was Josetta Castangue from the Minx. She is also known as JoJo. Madeline Emanuel had one interception along with J.C. Otterson as well. And Miranda Krogstad also had an interception. Fumble recoveries last year. Sarah Thomas had a fumble recovery for the Minx. Pass deflections with 5. Leading the way for the whole league was Miranda Krogstad with 5 pass deflections. Sarah Thomas right behind her with 3. And Mel Hopkins had 1. Kickoff returns. Second in the league was Brittany Tricarico with 3 returns, 50 yards. Her long was 17. Punt returns, Krogstad was second in the league. And we are just getting now a shot of the injured Raptor player. That is number 6, Hope Rumpf. She's also tight end from Cedar Rapids. Went to North Dakota State College of Science. And look good to see her kind of walking off on her own there. So unfortunately for her, it's not what my dad suffered, his Achilles, playing basketball. So good to see players walking off on their own. But back to the Minx offense. We're about ready to get back to action as the Minx just got a first down. They're running the clock down here in this fourth quarter. A good drive. It's under 4 minutes, and they're on the Raptors' 33-yard line. There's a run left side. She hits the hole. She breaks it. Oh, she was a shoelace away from taking that one to the house. That was Leah Moan giving a nice sportsmanship there to the girl that tackled her. She almost had that one for the big one. But that is another Minnesota Minx first down. So tick-tock, let this clock keep going. It's 1st and 10 at the Cedar 22. And they are down to 3 minutes on the clock. It's Tricarico and Bunn in the backfield this time. Hahn behind center. No, it's not Hahn. Sorry, that's Murr. Murr, handoff. Tricarico, right side, cuts back, hits a hole, down to the 16-yard line. You can see a nice shot there, having both hands on the ball. Number one thing right now is to protect that nugget. If you're Raptors defense with this clock rundown, you're probably trying to punch that out. Good job right there by Trick. That's a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. 2nd down and 5, just over 2 minutes on the clock. Minx with the ball, threatening to score. Oh boy, what a play. She almost did not hang on to that. And somehow Leah Moan hung on to that ball. If we can get a replay, that was in her left hand barely. At some point here, I'm thinking maybe let's just let the quarterback run it. That's twice now. We've almost dropped the ball on the handoff. Look at that in between her hip and her left elbow. Minx lucky there. Good job by Moan. And that brings it to 3rd down and 1. Four-yard gain for Moan. That gives her 22 on the day. 3rd and 1. Big play here for the Minx. They can get a 1st down. They can pretty much eat the clock. Handoff right side. Tricarico tried to tackle her. They miss her. She cuts up. She's down at the 6-yard line. And I hear a whistle. And it's going to be a timeout for Cedar Raptors. So Brittany Tricarico, a gain of 7. And that's a Minnesota 1st down. That's Cedar's first time out of the 2nd half. Good shot of your Minnesota Minx right there. So the Minx 21-14 lead. 1 minute and 11 seconds left in this game. Here's our upcoming schedule. This is the Minnesota Minx schedule. Today, of course, Cedar Raptors. Then they go away at Oklahoma Rage. And then they're also away at Midwest Mountain Lions. Then back on HCTV, back home on May 18th against the Nebraska Pride. Then they go play this Cedar Raptors. And then, once again, HCTV against Sioux Falls Snow Leopards on June 15th. Timeout time has expired as the teams come back out on the field. The Minnesota Minx, 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. 2 timeouts left for the Raptors, so it's not over yet. And they are in victory formation, though. Asking the receiver to back up, thinking she's offside. And there's a kneel down. And Cedar is going to use their 2nd timeout. They are. There might be just a few seconds left on the clock after this. There will be about 25 seconds left. Here's the upcoming schedule for the Cedar Raptors. They go to Sioux Falls Snow Leopards on May the 4th, another kneel down. Then they got the Iowa Phoenix on May 11th. May 18th, they play the Midwest Mountain Lions. And then on June 1st, again, playing these very own Minnesota Minx at Cedar. And then on June 15th, they play the Midwest Mountain Lions. Cedar uses their last timeout, and there's 1:06 left on the clock. It's 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Another shot of Coach Quentin J. and the defensive coordinator. So they need 1 stop here. And the Minx will have to run 1 more play if they don't get it in the end zone. But there will not be much time left on the clock. It'll be around 23 seconds depending on how long this play takes. Hopefully they actually tell the quarterback, don't just kneel down right away. Actually back up a couple steps. Try to eat a few more seconds. But she goes down right away. So the clock will run now with 1:02. So the Minx will probably kneel down with about 22 seconds, assuming it is a 40-second play clock. Minx almost too many players on the field. If somebody was trying to run out there, not sure what was going on. So it's 4th down. They're actually going to they should run a play here, see if they can get in the end zone and just kill this game. Handoff, middle. They try to strip the ball. They tackle her at the 6-yard line. And that'll stop the clock with 23 seconds. Can't tell if that's a 3 or an 8. I think it's 23. It's got to be 23. 23 seconds. The Raptors have the ball. No timeouts left. Time to put that prevent D. Nobody gets by you. Defensive coordinator should not let any of these girls run by. You should have 3 or 4 lined up about 20 yards deep. So no matter where they catch it, you got 2 players catching. No normal defense here, defensive coordinator, please. One slip, one girl gets behind and she could take it to the house. I'd like to see 2 or 3 safeties back here. It almost looks like a straight up D though. I would have had them a little more protective here. But here we go. Could be the last play of the game, but depends on if they catch it and bounce or not. If they catch it. So here we go, 7-yard line. Oh, she drops it. She picks it up though. She was not down, and she's taking the deep shot, and it is incomplete. Now, if I was the defensive coordinator, I'd see about how far she threw it to almost the 30-yard line. That's where I would have 4 or 5 girls lined up, so when they try to throw that again, you can pick it off or knock it down. Do not let somebody get burnt. I would not play straight-up defense here. You got to play a little more prevent. They're blitzing 4. Drops back for the pass. She fumbles it again, and she's going to be down, and should do it. The clock should run. They have no timeouts. Clock's down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. They don't get a playoff, and the Minnesota Minx win the game 21-14 over the Cedar Raptors. Minnesota wins their home opener, their season opener, their first game ever in Division III of the WFA. There's your final score, 21-14. I'll just tell you who scored their touchdowns. We might show some replays of those. We will show some replays of all the touchdowns. So I'll try to give you on the recap here. Here's your first, this is the touchdown in the third quarter. That was number 46, Leah Moan, off that right side. And then you're going to get, here's another Minx touchdown. This should be, this is the pick 6, so this is the Raptors touchdown. That's number 22, Cheyenne Kurth. She had both touchdowns for the Cedar Raptors. And that would have been the last time they scored besides their, and that was the last time they scored. And so with that, the final score, 21-14. You can see the ladies shaking hands. Great job by all the players and coaches. Good to see all the players healthy and walking off on their own. With that, I'm going to sign off here for HCTV. I'm Peter Heyman. We got to do our credits before I sign off. Sorry about that. So producer-director, Mr. Hunter Pinky. Also doing graphics and replay is Mr. Hunter Pinky. The camera operators are Malik Plord and Ian Andersack, and I was your announcer, Mr. Peter Heyman, signing off for HCTV. Minnesota Minx win 21-14.